Right now we are headed to a very special car dealership and we're hoping to see a particular supercar. It has a V10. It's also shared with the Lamborghini Huracan. And yes, I am wearing a Toyota Supra shirt while filming a video about an Audi R8. Look what we found right there. A new Audi R8. Cannot wait to go inside. We have our Audi Hilton Head. Ooh, nice C7 Corvette over there. There's actually a Porsche dealership over there. Looking at the Audi R8s right now. Here, let's reveal an old Audi R8 right over there. There are actually 3 new 2020 Audi R8 V10s. Look at that. The classic Audi R8 design. It's beautiful. Sitting right next to the 3 Audi R8s right now. Right in front of me is the old Audi R8, and here it is. We're gonna take a look at them right here. You can already see the side blade over here. But anyway, let's focus on this right now. It has this classic Audi R8 style look. It says GT over here. Now it is a drop top convertible over here, a soft top, and back here is the beautiful V10. Now if you come look at the interior, we're actually not allowed to touch this. As you can see, the do not touch sign over there. It actually has an 8,500 RPM redline. It shares the same engine with the 5.2 liter V10 from the Lamborghini Gallardo. In the middle, of course, you can see this very, very pretty carbon fiber spoiler. It looks so good. Now these vents over here are actually real. Now their main purpose are to extract any turbulence coming from the rear wheels. This isn't one exhaust. They're actually dual exhaust sitting in there, as you can see. 1, 2. Now in this style of Audi R8s, which is the older style, they would normally have the side blade going from the top of the car all the way down in one piece. But since this is a drop top convertible, they had to only make it like this, just like on the Audi R8 that is actually over there. And then you have the door handle flushed in to the door of the car. You have the Audi gearbox shift up and then shift down.
And then try again. All I do is this. That's it.
It's not really a real manual transmission, but you can still do it. There are paddles on the steering wheel, if you can see, right back there. And look at the nice carbon little splitter down there for better downforce on this older Audi R8. Now it's time that y'all have been waiting for, the 3 Audi R8s. Here it is. The new 2020 Audi R8 V10. Now this does come with all-wheel drive. The rear wheels move along with the front tires to give you as much grip. It shares the same engine with the 2020 Lamborghini Huracan Evo, and it shares the engine with the Lamborghini Huracan PERFORMANCE. Now what Audi did is they actually detuned the engine to make it a little less horsepower. Look at these very aggressive headlights. There are these little fake vents around the front and the back, and that is actually one thing I really hate about the Audi R8, especially the new one. Fake vent here, more fake vents up here, even more fake vents over here, even more fake vents on the top grill. I actually didn't know the top part was fake. Fake vents all over the place. Now this car is actually way more practical than a Lamborghini Huracan. You get almost the same amount of performance, way cheaper, and you get way more practicality. Now since this is a mid-engine V10 car, the trunk, actually named the frunk, is actually in the front, and it's actually kind of a big cargo area. The trunk on this thing is actually with the fenders, so it's all one piece, but there's actually only a little bit of space in there. I wish they put the whole thing there, then it would be the ultimate supercar. And these rims with the chrome accents around it, it's really nice. Compared to the older Audi R8 over there, you can see over here, this side blade of this car is massive. It's way bigger than the other one over there. You can see it's not even that big. And now if you look over here, it's this giant piece of carbon. Now, of course, that is to save weight, and it kind of looks better in a way. And we come over here to the rear deck lid. It looks pretty similar to that one over there. On the V10 Spyder, you get this nice ducktail carbon spoiler over here, as I'll show you right now. I gotta be really careful not to touch any of this stuff. And over here, you have the classic Audi R8 steering wheel with the push start stop button on the steering wheel. Then you have the gauge cluster. and you have the door handles actually are not flushed in as on this Audi R8. You can see right here, it's just flushed in with this. The door handles are actually under the door right there. As I said in the front, it had a lot of fake vents in it. Fake vents here, fake vents there. On the 2017 version of the Audi R8, all the vents were just upside down trapezoids on each side. They could have just made that real, but they didn't. Jeez, that's a big exhaust pipe. Look at those carbon exhaust tips right there, and the carbon fiber covering for the diffuser and everything. All the downforce is provided right here, along with that little ducktail spoiler. Now let's move on to the third Audi R8. Technically the skin, there it is right here. It's finished in this nice white. It looks so good in white. Look at these rims, and it goes so well along with the whole car. Look at this interior. I love red interiors. I was lucky enough to sit in two Audi R8s, and one of them y'all know about, and the one that y'all know about, it had red interior. Now my brother over here, fist bump, he actually just asked me a question. Why is there no infotainment in the middle of the screen? As you can see, there is no screen up there. Well, my answer was everything is on this giant screen in the middle. As with the gauge being there, the navigation being there, everything is on one screen right in front of you. This white looks so good. This one looks like gloss black and chrome trim exhaust, as the other one just being carbon fiber exhaust tips. The R8 V10 Spyder actually had a blacked out R8 V10 badge. This one actually has chrome. On the R8 V10 Spyder, it's actually carbon fiber diffuser. This one, it's actually a gloss black. I can zoom in over here. Coming to the rear deck lid of the car, you have these little fins to extract air over there. As on the old Audi R8, you have just vents just coming straight down, and these, you have these little fins sticking out right there. Oh, the naturally aspirated 5.2 liter V10. It makes an amazing sound. More fake vents over here, same on the other side. Oh, what a nice car. Now, I didn't actually mention this, but that Audi R8 over there actually has a spoiler, as you can see right there. This one actually has a spoiler delete. It actually does make the car look a lot cleaner than that one over there, but that one might be the V10 Performance. This one I prefer. It looks a little bit better than that one. That's just my opinion. Y'all might have a different opinion. This Audi R8 is so good looking. It's practically the same thing as that, except this one has the spoiler in the back. It has an MSRP of $195,000. You can either buy this or a new Mercedes AMG GTR Pro. I would go with this because of the sound. Now with these Audi R8s, you can just put twin turbos on it and you can make easy 800 to 1,000 plus horsepower. Now if I ever had an Audi R8, I would do that because it also sounds really good, even though it's twin turbo. It says it's an Audi R8 V10 Performance, and it also says Quattro. As I said earlier, Quattro means four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. And it also has the same rims with the same red contrasted calipers. The front, pretty much the same. Fake vents everywhere. Ever since the 2017, they put the side blade split between this body panel over here because people complain that the full side blade really messed up the car. But I think it looks really good with the full side blade. And also this side blade. This one actually has the full spoiler, of course, because this is the V10 Performance, one of the highest trims of the new Audi R8 V10. But the very highest is actually the V10 Decennium. It's giant, it's carbon fiber, looks beautiful. Now let's come over to the interior over here. So as I said, it is different than that one. So look at that. It has smooth red stitching everywhere. But on this Audi R8, you have quilted leather over here. Now right here, it looks like a diamond slanted right here, but it actually is the R Performance badge. Look, it's that same slanted trapezoid as over there. Cool little touch. That's a cool little area right here, isn't it, Shankra? What? Which one do you like better? Walking, still walking. Picture time. So unfortunately, it's time to say bye to these 3 Audi R8s. Technically 4, including the 2012 Audi R8 V10 Spyder. So you see these little fins right here. That actually looks like on the side of an Aventador SVJ. But since the engine is mounted in the back and it's shared with the Huracan Evo, the Huracan Evo also has these little fins going up and on the sides over here. Very similar to that. I don't want to leave it. I could live here, to be honest. I really could. Seeing supercars every day, it's not something I do. We live in South Georgia, and with that, we cannot see many supercars. One last montage before we say goodbye. Just say one last goodbye to those 3 new 2020 Audi R8s and 1 2012 Audi R8. We're walking out through the sliding doors. My mom and my brother are in the car. I don't know where the car is. There's a highway right there. There's a McDonald's nearby. Special thanks to Audi of Hilton Head for letting me film their classic Bentley. Yep. And we're out in 3, 2, 1. Insanity.